Hey guys, welcome back to another video with the one and only Jess. And yes, I know I have been on a hiatus. I have been hibernating ever since my birthday trip, which was like 2 weeks ago. If you guys haven't seen those vlogs, maintenance vlog and birthday vlog, please go tune into those and come back to this one. Thank you. But ever since my post them like 2 weeks ago, I have just been on a break mentally, but also because my phone is full and I don't have any more space to film. So I'm gonna take a break, right? It's every reason to just take a break and give my phone a break. But I'm back simply because I was brainstorming some new video ideas, and this was one of them that I came up with because I always wanted to do one of these videos. And as you can see by the title, you already know what it is. It is answering your dilemmas. No, these are not dilemmas that I get from a friend them, because if me leave it up to my friend them don't send me nothing that is going on in their lives. You get me? Them just don't want me to make content, so them don't give me the dilemma then will go on in them life. So I have to go and research the dilemmas. And if you already know this website, reddit.com, where people just post their life story and drama and problem and dilemmas, that's where I got these dilemmas from. And I feel like, they're asking for help and we are going to help them, right? We're in court. So if you're interested in hearing the craziness that I found online, please stay tuned. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I do have my computer right here. I'm not a girly that has a tablet where you'll be seeing me scrolling, or I don't have another phone. So I like search them up and then I put them in a Word document and I have them on my computer sitting right in front of me. So if you see me looking down, it's me reading the dilemma to you guys. So I have 4 in total. So let's get into the first one. So I'm going to read them, break them down, and then let me know what's tea. Let's clock the tea. I want to make me know, want to think. So the first dilemma says, or the title is, I'm in a bit of dilemma. Okay, so basically I've been talking to this guy for a few weeks and I like him and he likes me. But yesterday, this girl that I've been crushing on for years, who I'm also friends with, asked to kiss me. And of course, I say yes because 1, I'm not dating the guy, and 2, I thought it didn't mean anything. I be kissing my friends and not having any romantic feelings. We saw just a party. Can we mean to sit down and kiss a friend? Ooh, jump scare. So anyways, kissing my friends and not having any romantic feelings, but this time was different. It was like a spark lit up. But to be honest, I thought it was nothing because I'm definitely not her type, like the complete opposite of her type. But then today she kissed me again. And now I'm just confused. I'm baffled. I'm discombobulated. I can't tell if she likes me or not. I like both of them, but I don't want to go for her and get rejected, then have nobody. But I also don't want to go for the dude, then find out she likes me. And what makes it even worse is I'm friends with a guy that hates her because shit happened between them or whatever. I also have homecoming this weekend and I planned on going with him, but I found out she's also going to be there. So I just don't know what to do. All right, let's break it down. Let's go back over the syllabus, right? So she's talking to a guy, but she also met a girl that she's been crushing on for years. The girl kissed her. She said, no, I love guys, but, I kind of have a feeling for this girl. Right? But she didn't see it as nothing because she always kiss her friend them. First of all, that is nasty. And I don't care who wants to disagree. If you're just out here kissing your friends and you're not okay, we understand that you have the typical or what is considered the normal man and woman. But the women and the women are out here and the men and the men are out here very, very brawling. So if you are going to kiss another woman that should be your partner. You can't out here kiss a female friend them. Like, do you guys do that? And if you do, I'm judging. I'm really judging. So anyway, she kissed the friend, but she not really see it as anything because, you know, she always kissed her friend them. She's nothing that causes a romantic feeling. But this time she felt something. She got a spark. 4th of July. But then I thought it was nothing because I'm definitely not her type. But then she kissed you again and you like it. So now you're confused. Girl, left the two of them. Please leave the man and leave the girl. Because if you are going to be confused, is a sign say you're not supposed to be talking to none of them. And then you're also saying that you're friends with a guy that hates her. So it's almost as if you don't really want to associate yourself with her because your friend, who is a guy, hates she. Then you were also thinking of planning to go to the homecoming with the guy we like, but you find out that she are gonna be there. So that is another dilemma because you kind of like both of them. You're planning on asking the guy, but then she's also going to be there. So when she see you pop up with, let's call him John, she gonna say, but hold on, I thought we had a thing. So, oh, you go to John when me and you did a kiss last week. Me think so you're gonna ask me to homecoming. Oh, this is too much. But that's just left the two of them. Just do not associate yourself with both because you are already saying that you're definitely not her type. Completely the opposite. So don't even try to go homecoming with her. Don't kiss her back. Don't try to lead her on. Don't try to make something seem and something is not there. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me know what you guys think because I'm confused. It's having a lot of gay situations going on here. And I don't know what to believe. Like, yeah, I don't know if I said to that. I really don't. But I would literally just say, go to homecoming by yourself. If them want to cuss and say, why didn't you ask them to go? You just ignore them. Because the fact that you like him, you like her, but you have a guy friend that hates her. So you're not really too trying to associate yourself with her. But if you ask this guy to go to homecoming, she's also going to be there and she's going to see that you're here with John. So, I'm confused. I personally don't think she should talk to any of them. Just go to homecoming by yourself. And if you feel like you don't want to go homecoming or to show up by yourself and they're there, don't go. Go out by yourself somewhere else, period. And that's the end of that story. You know, so much I did have one gavel, so we can be like, you have to knock it and be like, next caller. All right, so this is insane. The second dilemma is titled, should I let a convicted pedo pay for my college? I'm not really too want to say out the word because I'm not sure if, like, you know, that word can be said on YouTube. PEDO. Right. Should I let a convicted PEDO pay for my college? I am an 18-year-old girl in the service industry. I am in the senior year of my high school. About 10 years ago, a coach from my school was arrested and convicted for laying down with students. Anyway, he served a little time, but now he is enjoying life as a free man with a decent amount of money. He comes into my work pretty much daily, sometimes twice a day. He is known as the local PEDO and for the fact that he never tips. As of recently, he started tipping me. Specifically, instead of in the communal tip jar. He has been telling me how much he loves me and my service and that I'm always so nice. He definitely has a good amount of money and I feel like I could get him to pitch in on my college fund if I play my cards right. Should I let a convicted PEDO pay for my college? I don't understand these kids. You're 18 and you're in the service industry. You're in your last year of high school, senior year. So now you're about to go off to college. And 10 years ago, a coach from, I guess, that same high school was arrested and blah, blah. And they're going to say, anyways, he served a little time. It's as if she don't even care. So the man was charged and arrested for what he did. Because all you think about now is to squeeze money out of the man's pocket simply because he definitely has a good amount of money. What do we do here? Guys, courthouse, jury, how do we solve the mystery? How do we solve the case? Because I get what she's saying. It's almost as if when you have like a sugar daddy moment and you say, all right, he might give me a little money or so. He might give me a little money or so. Let me see if I can squeeze a little bit more because I have something coming up and more want to see if he will give me that amount of money. I get the concept that is in these person's head. But for an 18-year-old, I just feel like you should not be associating yourself with someone like this. Especially for the crime when do sleeping with students. Hello? That don't make no sense to me. Your parents have agree, right? Your parents may no agree with morals, values, core values at that in society. And you are going to be an 18-year-old high school senior in the service industry. And now you're saying, should I let a convicted blank pay for my college? Me not do that, because you know why? I feel like this man is going to end up having the upper hand over her. So let's say like somebody helps you out with something. Like let's say in general, you ask somebody to help you come and move your furniture because you're moving, right, to a different location. And they come and they help and whatever. You just ask them for helping them. Maybe you give them a little cash. Maybe you end up buy food for them or whatever just to pay them back for helping you. And let's say you guys get into a little debacle, a little something, and all of a sudden you hear, yeah, I'm never there to help you, but me they come and help you when nobody else never want to help you move and blah 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 blah. They start to bring back up what they've done for you. And that is what I'm getting from this situation. Like if she was to ask him to help pay for your college as a convicted man, and one day might cross and go miserable the man, imagine what the man can do to you. Or imagine how he would throw it in your face, like, say me help you with college or whatever, some man where you talk to me or else, blah 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 blah. Why would these young kids put themselves in these type of situations? You can't find another way to ask money. Like you can't find another way to ask people for money and ask a different type of person. You gotta ask a convicted felon who used to work at your school. I don't understand, but let me know what you guys think. I'm never gonna spend too long on that because that pisses me off. But anyways, I don't know. I can't even talk. I can't even get to my thoughts. But let me know what you guys think below. What would you do in this situation, or what would be your advice to this 18-year-old high school senior? Next on the docket, the third dilemma. Should I tell my spouse's affair partner's wife? No. I know the title sound confusing. But let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. Earlier this year, it started off great with my wife cheating on me. Lucky me. Her man of choice was not married at the time when it first started. When I got back from deployment, she came clean, telling me it lasted until a day or two before I got back, late April. He met and eventually married his new wife a few weeks later. That's the guy that she cheated on with, right? I recently found out she had oral sex with this guy 2 times during the summer while this guy was married. Yeah. What is wrong with una married man? Whether una single or whether una married like this lady, why do you guys choose to go and date or sleep with somebody who is already taken? Look how much single people and single handsome men are out here. What attracts you guys about a man who already has his wife, who already has his house, and who already has him kids, him whole household? You're that desperate? Man no short on the planet. So when you can't find 100 and add million single man, you know, when you choose to talk to somebody that is already, I guess you guys are comfortable being a side piece, and I guess that's just that. Anywho. So yeah, she said I recently found out she had blank sex with this guy 2 times during the summer while this guy was married. This woman he married has kids from prior relationships, and apparently she's already pregnant. So that means she's pregnant now with the man. I told my wife to do the right thing and tell her, which she said she was going to after the holiday. She then met up with the guy again for him to explain himself, and now she's telling me it isn't her place to tell the wife. Clearly, she lacks some ethical integrity. I just feel so bad for this woman going on in that marriage with a scumbag of a husband. Should I try and find a way to tell her about this? But in doing so will probably hurt my okay relationship with my soon-to-be ex-wife, which is important for our kids' sake. So what do I do? That is crazy. Oh, and then him say, edit. I do not plan to stay with my wife. That was very unclear in my post, apparently. Only still with her so we can figure things out while helping my financial situation. This serious now. And people need... If... I don't even know if it's say cheat. I don't know who invent cheating. Honestly. Because, let's be real. You're a wife. You're a married woman. Right? And your husband in the army, because it seems that when I got back from deployment, she came clean, saying that she cheated on him with this man, right? With man B, right? So man A is the husband and man B is the side man, right? So you cheat, boom, this man eventually met his wife, met him girlfriend, eventually married wife, boom. She has kids from prior relationships and now they are married, now they are pregnant. He's saying no, so alright, he might tell the wife, so alright, no, you need to go and tell her that you basically slept with her husband. Because you see, the thing is, at the time when the wife slept with this man, he never married, he was just a single person. And then now he's married and a child is on the way. So the husband is saying, you need to tell this wife what you did. You got to talk about, you were going to wait until after the holidays. No, there's no time frame. When I mean wait after the holidays, that means that she just had delayed because she don't want it to be her responsibility of telling the woman, and that she eventually said it. She said, no, she's telling me it isn't her place to tell her. Of course it is. Of course. So now the man is asking, should he tell the woman? And that is also going to hurt his relationship in the process. I don't know, because I feel like a lot of people would say men should stay out of women's business. But, and I mean, I agree. But in this sense, I personally feel like I personally feel that if he doesn't tell the man wife, he to tell the man. So like have a man-to-man talk, not the man going to the woman. Because the woman are going to say, okay, so you know why your wife could come and tell me, or blah, 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 right? But me don't know, cheating for stop. Because why you cheat? Because your man is not there. Your man they out in the army a fight for him life. Foot a broke up. Bomber explode in Afghanistan, Iraq. Boom, boom, boom. Explosion. Blood, everything. The man a fight for him life. The man a making money. The man a serve the country. The man a say, I pledge allegiance to the flag. The man say, oh say, can you see by the dawn? You get me? The man out there in them army clothes and represent. The man do everything. The man your explosion them ears. The man your PTSD. And you out here about you a cheat. Huh? So then why you there with somebody that has a career that they're not going to be home after? Because at this point, it looks like you'd rather to have physical interaction. And if that's the case, then you're there with somebody we're close to you. Why you go there with somebody with them career of them moving in and out to different countries? You're not getting the physical need that you also desire. I know you cheat on the man. Like, I feel like this world is so messed up, and they find every reason for cheat and every reason to justify why they did it. and there's no justification for cheating. A lot of women just feel like say, oh, because you do it one time and oh, one little night, one night stand, or it was just a mistake. But if it gets done back to you guys, you heart fall out on a toenail. You get dramatic and ball. No. The set thing you dish out and the set thing you'll get back. Point blank period. I don't understand why people out here doing all of these things. It's like if you don't happy in a relationship, come out. If you don't happy in a relationship, Sandra, I'm gonna call her Sandra. Sandra have to come out, Sandra have to go down. Sandra have to come out of this relationship. I like it for Sam. Sandra and Sam them name. I'm gonna name them Sandra go down and Sam deserve better. I'ma feel like Sam but tell the wife husband. You see, if him don't want to go to the female himself, go to the female's husband and let him know that you found out from your wife that my wife has been sleeping with you. No, but him can't go to the man. Him can't go to the man and tell the man say him find out say him wife asleep with him. Him have to go to the wife for true. Don't it? Don't you have to go to the wife? Because if him go to the man and tell the man say, bro, my find out say my wife sleep with you. I'm gonna tell your wife, I'm like, who knows how the situation might turn. And maybe the man go to him wife and tell the wife something. So when the man know, when the husband go to her, she gonna just be like, she not believe and no, I think he has to go to the wife. Conclusion, I think he has to go to the wife for real. Him have to. But there would be a specific way that you would have to bring it up to her to let her know that you found out from your wife that this is what occurred before they got married, before they even meet and then get married. Because hello, and imagine if it's still a guan. No, I feel bad for Sam. Pack it up. No, the last and final story is titled, Am I in the wrong for hooking up with someone after getting out of a relationship? Right? And when I did read this, it kind of similar to one of my friend's story that's been going on recently. So that's why I added it in there. So let's get into it. So it says, am I in the wrong for hooking up with someone after getting out of a relationship? This has been weighing heavy on my conscience for quite a while now, so I figured y'all could help me figure it out, right? My ex, male 20, and I, female 21, broke up back in late June. We were together for almost 2 years, and he was the guy I honestly thought I'd marry. Haven't we all thought that we would marry somebody? Our first love. But anywho, I digress. However, he thought we needed to break up for a while so that we could work on ourselves to be better for the relationship. For the first 3 weeks, we were in light contact, and every time we talked, he made it seem as if we were never getting back together and that he was trying to move on. Not to mention, we would talk about hooking up, though he would always back out a bit and claim that it would just make things harder. In that time, I was hurting more than I thought possible, and then I got angry at him for hurting me. So I hooked up with someone as a way to resent him, so that he was no longer the last person to touch my body. And I'll admit, after the fact, I cried myself to sleep because I regretted what I'd done. He found out and lost it. He cried and cussed, and yet he still wanted to meet up for a hookup. I agreed to meet with him because I thought maybe we would get back together. He then told me he didn't want to be with me. I don't talk about it anymore. Lord, what am I there? He then told me he didn't want to be with me. I don't talk about it anymore, but when I did, all my friends agreed that he was being toxic and that I didn't do anything wrong because we weren't together. And there are days that I think that too, but there are also days where I hate myself for it. I feel like I wronged him, but I'm just not sure for some reason. Lord of his mercy. I can't take them young people here. I honestly cannot. You forgot down. Everybody for go down. But here out the story now. So 20 and she 21, right? Then break up, then go on a little break. radam. For first 3 weeks, we were in light contact, right? Never really talk, nothing too crazy. And he made it seem as if he made it seem as if we were never getting back together and that he was trying to move on. Right? Not to mention we would talk about hooking up, though he would always back out of it and claim that it would just make things harder. So here is my thing now. Why would he get upset when she decide to go and hook up with somebody else? Me and you doing it together, sir. We were never together. We gone on a break that basically almost turning out to a breakup. Right? No communication, no contact, nothing like that. So I'm gonna say, alright, she resent him. She could just hook up with somebody else. And that's just that. That's how the girl feels strongly about our situation. The man find out and lose it, and he cried and cussed, and yet he still wanted to meet up for a hookup. But tell about man, eat man like dog, eat man like dog food. Them smell like dog food and them act like dog. Because here the situation, you make it seem that we're never getting back together, ever. We are never, ever getting back together. We wanna know the song. And if you don't know the song, shame on you. You make it seem like we're not gonna get back together when I resent you, when I'm in my feelings and I want somebody else to touch my body, so you don't be the last person to touch my body. I go and hook up with somebody else, and then know you upset, know you cuss me out, and then after that you still want hook up. You're mental, you're psychotic, psych ward, hospital, mental institution, I call your name, because I'm confused. We're not together, so there's no reason for you to really be upset. We're doing it together. You make it seem like we aren't getting back together again. We're on this piece of break. We barely talk. So whatever I do should not concern you, and whatever you do should not concern me. You see how man stay? It's like them don't want you, but they want to hold on to you. Them don't want nobody else have you. So while on the pan break and whatever, it's almost like they're saying you're still mine. So when you go do something and them find out it pissed them off, it upset them, it's like, babe, calm down. We're not together. We never were. We never will be. Not even in another lifetime. We never will get there. You got it? Right. It's just like, settle your keckle. Settle your keckle. Because man just like to ackle up themselves over things. And it's just like, but if you did it, you would have wanted me to be okay with it. If me fuss and ball, you'd have said, why am I fussing? Why am I this? Why am I that? Blah, blah, blah. I never nothing. This, that. But the girl said, alright, she resented, she ate it like dog. She got hook up with somebody else. And you come across out the girl. And then you still wanted to hook up after that. That's disgusting to me. That's disgusting. He then told me he didn't want to be with me. I don't talk about it anymore, but when I did, all my friends agreed that he was being toxic. Yeah, see, it's like, so him don't confirm it. Him tell us that him don't want to be with you. So why was he acting like that in the first place? Because men are so dramatic. Literally. Them act like that, but when them boil down, after me not really want her for real. We're done. And then you have to analyze it and you have to say, if you never really want me, why were you acting like that in the first place? Why you cuss me and say you don't want me hook up with nobody else and blah 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 blah, and you still want hook up with me after you cuss me out? You don't really want me, and you end up saying at the end of the day say you don't want me. So why were you getting all riled up, sir? I feel like the man for go down, and I feel like she needs to take time to heal. People, let's get serious for a little bit. You see, when you're in a relationship and it's toxic and you finally get out, or you're on a break or break up, take time to yourself. Never you jump from one relationship and go into another one without the space to heal, to reflect, to rejuvenate, to revive back your soul, your body, your mind, your spirit. Because if you do not do that, the same baggage that you had from that relationship, the old relationship, that is what is going to come over into the new relationship. And you're going to find that you and this new man is having problems, and you don't know where the problem is stemming from. It is stemming from unhealed trauma, unanswered questions, and all of these things from the old relationship. Every female, every male, no matter who you are, take time after you finish a relationship. Re-establish yourself. Time to get to know yourself all over again. Find out back stuff where you like from where you don't like and whatever. Do not end a relationship or like this where she resent him and then she go and hook up with somebody else just because you resent the man and it's like payback. No, because at the end of the day, after you do the hookup and what comes out of it, you're still feeling depressed, you still feel sad, and you still resent the old man. The hookup never really solved anything. It was just for a moment in time. It was just for a little one night feeling to kind of satisfy you and probably distract your mind from everything that's going on, but it not solve nothing. You get me? So try if when you're in a relationship, try to just focus on yourself, mind your business, glow, work, make your money, save, focus on God, focus on yourself, and the right person will just come around and boop, drop in your lap. And me know she said she hate herself for it and she feel like she wrong him, but then again it's like she and him never in a relationship when she go hook up with the man. You get me? So for him to be cussing and a go on and then him still want hook up after, you're trifling. Your feelings don't need to be hurt because you and the girl never did together. And then at the end of the day, you said you didn't want her. You don't want her. So now that you will crush her feelings even more. So if you never want her, you could have said that from the jump and go about your business. Not saying you don't want her and then you still sit down, stick around, and you get upset when she does certain things. She don't belong to you, sir. She never did and she never will be. Clock it. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Those are my 4 dilemmas. This video is so long. I wanted to add a 5th one. I'm like, no, I feel like when I break them down, the video I gonna be long, but true. But let me know what you guys think of these crazy dilemmas, if I should do more. There were like many more spicy ones and relationship ones that I wanted to pick, so I probably might do a part 2 another time somewhere down the line. But let me know what you guys think of the dilemmas. What would you guys do in this situation? What advice would you give these anonymous people? And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm back, so I will try to think of more video ideas to start pushing out for you guys before the year ends. Yeah, okay, have a great day and I'll see y'all in another video.